Huge welcome back to the channel. Finally, we are seeing a glimpse of hope in the crypto markets because we're flashing green on crypto bubbles. We've had a green week for crypto. We've seen a good bounce here for some alts and found some very key areas of support. In this video, we're looking at Mantra OM right here. And you can see on the 7 days, it's up 40%. On the month, it's up 15%, well, actually probably a bit more. And over the year, this coin is up a staggering 40%. So is it too late to get into a coin like this? Why is it pumping? What is the overall circulation? What price could it potentially go to? Let's talk about this rank 72 token at the moment, which seems to be very resilient against the bearish times in the market. As you can see on the week, it's up quite a lot, from $600 million MC up to nearly 1 billion. So what we can tell is, looking at Mantra over here, $847 million market capital, $200 million of volume in 24 hours. We can see the TVL here is 1.1 million. This total supply is 888,888 OM coins, and the circ supply is 830 million. What is interesting, however, when you look at the total value locked into this particular protocol right here, you can see you got staked 55 million tokens, but then what's going on with the rest? The TVL has actually dropped insanely. I wonder if that's because of all the vesting from the very beginning and the token emissions that we've seen be slowly released over time, according to their schedule right here. So a lot of TVL was locked in at the beginning of time, and then that total value locked in was actually released. So what you're seeing now is true adoptional value, in the sense that we've seen the token emissions, we've seen the inflation, which would affect the unit price, which is probably why when we look at the yearly chart, we are getting these sort of ups, downs, these big dips along the way. But at the end of the day, the adoption and the growth has outdone the inflation that's attached to it. So yeah, this is really interesting to see. And actually some very, very solid charts here for OM. Now, looking at OM, it started at 101 million tokens. So it did an 8x. It would have reduced the overall price by, a large quantity, but the market cap has grown so much over that time, from a very, very tiny MC up to huge quantities of market capitalization, that it hasn't really damaged the price that much at the same time. Looking at OM, I think it could potentially still be a good one. Now, $847 million market cap. Obviously, 100x is probably not that likely from here, because that would take it to a mind-blowing $80 billion. But a 10x at $8 billion could be something that actually happens. Mantra tokenizing real-world assets. It says bringing finance on-chain. From institutions to individuals, bringing finance on-chain. It's a beautiful website. As you can see, at heart, Mantra is a security-first, real-world asset layer 1 blockchain capable of adherence to real-world regulatory requirements. The big feature is like permissionless chain for permissioned applications, for builders, for traders. And yeah, quite a complex, deep website. And here is actually the OM staking that you could see, that we were just talking about the TVL and how much was being staked at that particular moment in time. There is a lot of staking opportunity here as well. Pretty cool token overall. And they are pushing often, every single day almost, tweeting, networking, events, whatever it is, to try and get this coin to go higher, effectively. Also, guys, make sure you check out my trading signals down below as well. Become a crypto legend in the Patreon group if you want to get some awesome signals like these ones here. They are really enjoying their gains even in this bearish market. Moving on, want to talk about also the holders. So there are 12,000 holders currently, which actually isn't a massive amount. For a project of this scale, you would want to see over 100,000 holders before you start sort of perceiving the top, at least in my opinion. Now, 1% wallets, how many do we have? 1% wallets, we have 21% wallets altogether, making up way over 20% of the supply. So the top 50, the very, very top 20 guys, I mean, you can already see quite easily, you're looking at 30 to 40% of the total existing supply. We can see some are reserves, some are referrals, some are even Binance Exchange tokens. So maybe Binance are holding some, maybe they were paid in tokens, or maybe they were just paid in fiat, but they're holding some of the tokens. You can see on market accessibility, this is a Binance token. You can buy this on Binance, not Coinbase, as we can see, which is also another potential for the future. Now, also moving into this token, look at that. That is absolutely mind-blowing, the performance of this coin. And I reckon what happened is, from sort of March 2021, you had all those emissions because you started at 100 million, 100 million tokens. And then as those tokens were released slowly, you hit the bottom, you hit that rock bottom. And of course, you go through all the bearish times, you go through hardship. But as those tokens were released, as the inflation increased, the price was probably dropping against that. And just recently, from $0.01, just from sort of the middle of 2023, the coin has recovered a 60x, which is absolutely insane to see. Now, at the moment, it is presenting very, very bullish signals, like an ascending channel, like it really wants to break out of its resistance. And if that does happen, you're not looking at 2x's, but we could potentially see up to the 2618 Fibonacci, $1.77 for this token in the short term, or it could quite swiftly crumble back down, retest a lower support region, maybe even come back down to this area here, like $0.52. We don't know what can happen yet. This could correct very harshly, but it could also, with the bullish momentum we're seeing, it could continue to go even further. So 0.5 and 0.618 fib levels would give us a support range between 61 cents and 44 cents if we do go on the corrective phase. But at the moment, the bulls do look strong on the weekly, and even the daily, we're starting to get like a nice cup shape here, and we're testing that resistance every single time. So if we do continue to test the resistance here, maybe we're going to get enough momentum to actually break through that resistical barrier. The more you retest that resistance, the more likely you are to break through it, which would be amazing. So if you are looking to buy our mantra, if you want to grab it, remember it's not financial advice, you can pick some up on MEXC. I've got a link down below for you, or the new KSEX exchange, which is beautiful. And if you are new to this channel, please do consider subscribing and liking this video and joining my crypto Discord channel. If you just want to hang out, you don't have to pay for anything, you can just join. Over 24,000 members now in Jacob's crypto clan, and it'll be a great place for you to sort of hang out, learn and chill, especially during that bear market, which will be here again soon, when you're bored and you just want to have some friends in the crypto space. Anyways, thank you for watching. OM, in my opinion, is a good coin, but I want to see if it can break through that resistance with real key strength. I also want to see if it's going to retest any support levels anytime soon. But I do understand, looking at this, we're almost at 100% circulating supply, which is a good thing, because we're not going to get any more token dilution and inflation, which will have deleterious effects on the price. So $842 million market capital. Do I think this can do a 5x to 4 billion? I'm going to say yes. I think we could potentially see it. Not financial advice. See you soon. Peace.